Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit, what are they hiding? What is the person that you're thinking of hiding from you? What are their thoughts and feelings? What are they keeping from you? What does Spirit need you to know in this connection? This is for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers. Welcome. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love that you have for anyone who has found this reading today. I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. Assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Ask for help. Ask Spirit for guidance. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. Okay, it's okay. That's what your angels are there for. Spirit's there for. We're heading into a transition. You all have the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. You're heading into a transition. It could be a transition with this person. We could be going into another phase with this person. We could be headed into a different direction with this person. We're going to see. And then I have radical self-love. You can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So, of course, loving yourself first, that always comes first. What's coming into me very strongly is that transition. All right. So we're going to ask Spirit, what is this transition? Where are we headed? What is it that they want for us? They are giving me the word harmony, that there's more harmony on its way, something along those lines. So let's see what they're saying. Spirit, please share with me. I have an 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords, King of Cups, and a Page of Swords. Almost this feeling of, let's talk. If we're willing to put in some work and time and move on from a situation, I do feel like we'll create more harmony. I certainly will feel like we're moving through something as opposed to heading into a storm or waiting for something to happen. I feel like we're moving away from something, all right, in a positive way. This King of Cups is proving their love, is how it just came into me, all right? They want to prove their love. They are trying to show you through their actions. And I think that that's important. So if somebody is really making an effort, if somebody has been going out of their way to show you, Spirit, what sign may this person be? They're saying Capricorn. They just gave me a Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio, and a Virgo energy. So we'll take those. I have an Ace of Pentacles. They're ready to make you an offer. I have a Death. We're putting something behind us. And we have a 4 of Wands. They're ready to make you an offer. Either they've crossed over into a commitment. I'm hoping that this isn't what they're holding back. They are hiding from you, is that they're really thinking about a future with you, but they're not saying it out loud. I'm hoping that that is the transition that we're heading towards. They could be very much be thinking about, I see a future with you. It's taken me a while to get here. It's taken me a while to put, something behind me, ending something else, or deciding that this is what I want. It could be as simple as that. But I do feel like we're crossing over, and the crossing over is into more of a commitment. All right. But they may not be saying it out loud yet. All right. They may be just holding it in. They just want to give it more time. Spirit just said they could be planning something. They could be, thinking ahead, whether it's an engagement ring or a surprise invitation, or I want to invite you into my home. I want to share a home with you. So a little bit of a planning energy also. So there is a crossing over happening here. I have photographs, making memories, taking photographs. Their heart has been healing. I've got this Death card. So maybe they've gotten over something from their past, somebody hurting them in the past or having been abandoned in the past, and now they feel secure and safe in this relationship. So they are moving in the direction of, I want to be more committed in this connection. That could be going on, taking their time for healing with that clock. And then I have this conversation about ready to happen, just this almost a heart-to-heart conversation about, this is what I've been thinking, this is what I've been planning. Letting go, karmic relationships, letting go. I feel like they finally have let go of some karmic from their past. I think it could be their crossing over. It could be they finally have decided that I am moving forward, and I'm moving forward with you, and I'm in it for the long run. They've given up. They've given up on the past, the Grim Reaper. And then here's the love call, expressing a message of you, thinking of you. You're the one that they want to be talking to. All right. You're the one that they want to be with. So look for more energy along the lines of, I'm showing you that I want to be with you, and I'm moving further and further away from their past that was maybe preventing them from moving on with their life and just being happy again. Okay. Could be a certain person. It could have been, a specific, ex that gives them trouble, that all of a sudden comes out of a woodwork when they're moving on. But right now I feel like they just want to show you that they want to be with you. They're going out of their way to express their love. They want to have these heart-to-heart conversations or deeper conversations. Wheel of Fortune, they feel happy that they're with you. King of Wands, they're passionate about you. Beautiful. Queen of Cups, they're falling in love. Gorgeous. And a Judgment. For every ending, there's a new beginning, right? So everything goes in a cycle. It's your turn. It's whatever karmic was holding them back. They could have been just struggling with that. Okay. It's hard to move on. And you've come into their life. You're a transition from their past life into their future. And there's something that is very harmonious about you. So they're trying to prove their love to you. Now, whether they are saying all of these things out loud to you, they could just be holding this inside. They could be planning a future with you without even saying it out loud right now. But their intentions are good, and their intentions are moving in the direction of, we can be really happy together. They're ready to speak their truth, right? They are ready to step forward. And I have a feeling like there's not going to be any holding back in a very short period of time. It could be just a moment. It could be over drinks. It could be we have a heart-to-heart conversation where we both have tears in our eyes and we look at each other and say, I want to be with you. And the other person looks at you and says, I want to be with you too. It could be as simple as that. So I feel like we've got a turning point, a changeover, transition from, and there it is. The truth comes out. The truth comes out. Queen of Pentacles. I feel secure. You need to hear this, is how I feel. I feel like you need to hear, that they want the same thing that you want, or you're both feeling the same way. And they just had to get somebody or something from their past out of their system, some kind of karmic hurt that they just had to get out of their system, a dead end. You've reached a dead end. Choose to leave with dignity and strength and get unstuck in love. So they could have just said, you know what? I'm not going to put any energy into my past. I'm not going to put any energy. I'm just only going to look forward. That's what I want. From a distance, feeling safer watching you from a distance, checking you out. All right. I don't know if that feels like it could either be their ex or your ex that is wondering what is going on with you. I don't even feel like, I feel like this is a totally different energy coming in that's like spying on you guys. So there's a little bit of a, who wants to know what's going on in your life, or who would be curious about that energy. So I'm going to put that in that category. No, confused mind, overwhelmed by not understanding what is really going on, and the intensity scares them. So I do feel like the truth is coming out. I do feel like the karmic was interfering or hurting them in a sense that they were having a hard time to move forward. I have a hard decision. There were two paths to choose. Both were equally attractive for different reasons, and they were stuck in deciding what it was that they want. Now, they could have moved out of this connection. They could have moved into, I just want to be with you, the transition that I'm feeling, this crossing over point. I don't think it's a third party as much as it's old feelings. It's been there, done that energy, and wasn't quite ready to jump into the next thing. But the next thing is you. So now they're not afraid to jump in. I'm going to say that. They're breaking all the rules. Being with you causes controversy, but they're ready to break some social norms just to be with you, and they want you to trust in the miracles. So if there was somebody interfering with us, if there was some confusion or complications around this, or it's just a complicated situation, I do feel like they're willing to take that leap of faith. I feel like they have given it a lot of thought. Their feelings are, I am ready to take a leap of faith with you. And Spirit's saying bottom of the deck, and it's a soulmate energy. There you go. They're your soulmate. Open your heart to the unexpected possibilities. It will be the right time, a chance meeting. Maybe you weren't expecting this love to come into your lives. Maybe it came in unexpectedly, quickly. We didn't know what our feelings were. It was complicated. It was messy, messy and complicated. And now they're crossing over, to harmony, and that's okay. We all deserve to go, we all go through, and they're saying bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's a karmic cycle. They must complete their karmic contract to clear the negative karma and allow this divine timing to come in. So they definitely had some kind of karmic connection that was almost like holding them captive, whether it was an ex that was still holding on to them or holding something over them, like children or visitation rights or money. There was some kind of karmic cycle that they had to break in order to be able to transition into their new life. And their new life is you. Let's face it. Their new life is going to be you. So, wow. Sometimes we've got to say no to that karmic cycle, right? We've got to put that behind us in order to move on. I've been hurt too many times by people that were unfaithful to me. They could have been struggling with that. That could be the karmic cycle. I have wild. Nothing can tame the spirit like this. Nothing can tame the energy that we have together. The wildness. I'm wild about you. I'm crazy about you. I have depth. I want to give you more of me, and I want more of you. I want to go deeper. I don't know if somebody comes out and says that. I don't think somebody comes out and says, I want to go deeper with you. So that could be what they're hiding. But emotionally, could they be saying to themselves, I want to fall deeper in love with you. I want to get to know you more. I want to know everything about you. That could be what they're hiding. I don't know which path to take, and I've had choices. So they have taken their time to choose. And now it's a matter of they're trying to show you their love. They obviously are choosing you. You're door number one or whatever it is. And they're obviously choosing you. They are saying no to some kind of karmic past, and they're opening up a new door to you. So that's really beautiful. Spirit, what do you have for my Aquarius? What are these hidden messages that you want us to know? You are an empress. They're seeing you as their empress. Gorgeous. A little bit of a putting you on a pedestal feeling right then. I can be really, really happy with you. I could see us building a future. I really feel like your person's making plans, some kind of offer. Could be an engagement in the future. Could be, I want to have a home with you. I really feel like your person is thinking way ahead of where you are right now, but isn't sharing it with you yet. I have a Knight of Pentacles, thinking about how to build a future with you and just tapping into the strength to go through this cycle that you have gone through. I don't feel like it's been easy. I don't feel like this has been an easy journey. I feel like God put you guys together for a reason and you're meant to be together. But I feel like you've had to work a little bit extra hard to have what you have, and certainly to work a little bit harder for what you deserve in the future. So it's only going to get better from here, Spirit just said. Beautiful. Let's see what their feelings are. I only want to be with you. There's my choice. There's my crossing over. The divine love thing is new to me, and I'm scared. They're not used to this intensity. They're not used to being this deeply in love with somebody or this kind of connection with somebody. So are they scared? They could be scared and holding it back. It's hard for me to tell you how I feel. So are they being open and honest? You know, how do you say to somebody out loud, this divine thing is new? No, people don't talk like that. But do they say, I'm scared? And you say, yeah, I'm scared too. Okay, so we're both vulnerable. We're both falling for each other. Neither one of us want to get hurt. So we want to know that at least. And you're allowed to say that to each other. And you should be saying that to each other. Maybe that's our crossing over, or that's our transition, that we open up enough that we feel vulnerable with each other. My life is in shambles right now, so they're trying to piece some things back together. They're trying to understand all of these emotions coming into them at once. I feel powerful when I'm with you. I feel secure when I'm with you. Gorgeous. I'm feeling insecure. Okay, so I feel powerful when I'm with you, but at times I feel insecure. So that could be one of you, both of you. Insecurity is just we all want to feel secure. We want to feel emotionally secure. We want to feel financially secure. And even when you're in the happiest, healthiest relationships, you know, old fears come in and push that insecurity in different ways. So that's something we all battle with. You are my soulmate. So we feel this soul connection. Gorgeous. I certainly want to be more than friends. We might have started out as friends. I miss spending time with you. I want to be with you. I want to spend as much time with you as I can, is how I feel. You make me want to be better. You make me want to try harder. I like that. Improving our finances, your finances, my finances. I'm sorry I ever hurt you. Okay, if there was any pushing away or push-pull energy, or if they haven't been clear with their feelings. And I'm secretly in love with you. That's nice. And I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice in the past. There was a karmic cycle that has made us go through a lot together. Okay. If that karmic cycle has ended and they truly are 100% focused on you, then I'm going to think this is just going to improve from here. This is only going to get better. This connection is spiritual. I can feel it. And you are my twin flame. Soulmate connection, twin flame connection. Maybe that's why we're going through so much. Maybe that's why I felt like this has been a long journey also. We're going to put this out into the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you. But I feel like we're going through a tremendous transition from some old karmic energy to love, quite frankly, to somebody wanting to be in harmony with you. So we go from being messy and complicated and like, this is crazy, to all of a sudden things calm down and we have some peace and harmony in our lives and we're together. So let's shoot for that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank all my Aquarius for your love and support and all your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.